The mayor of New York City reportedly wanted a little insight after the protests over the death of Eric Garner this summer. So he apparently told staffers to dig up similar cases that had happened in New York to see how city officials had handled them. And one of those cases, Amadou Diallo, 4 white police officers shot and killed him more than 15 years ago. They apparently mistook him for a rape suspect and thought he was pulling a gun on them. It was, in fact, his wallet. The case led to protesting across America. His mom, Kadiatou Diallo, is with us now, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
My first question for you is, we continue to see developments in the story unfolding. We just heard from the mayor. We're expecting him to meet with the commissioner, and that will be a public event as well. But I'm curious to get your thoughts at this point.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
My heart is broken for the loss of these 2 officers. It was a horrific event. As the mother of Amadou Diallo, my condolences to the family. I just want to say that what are we going to do about the situation now? Mm-hmm. It is my interest to really lend my voice to this situation. And I want to address to those individuals who were protesting peacefully. It was a good thing. But for those who are thinking about taking their guns and killing innocent people, including police officers, as the mother of Amadou Diallo, who suffered a terrible loss, many people would have think that I have hatred and desire for revenge. But in my heart, I have no hatred. And I have no desire for vengeance. So I want to send a message to them that you can take your anger and your frustration, turn it into something positive, and do something that can bring people together.
And that actually, Ms. Diallo, is what I understand your message for this mayor, because you, and I've read you said, it feels like we're going backwards. And so you have a message for Mayor de Blasio. What is it?
This is bigger than the mayor, it's bigger than anybody, is for all of us as community and law enforcement community. We need to come together and be one community. Speak one voice and be united more than ever. Now is the time to call to action for everyone to play their role so that we can have a healing and peace and justice with peace. Social justice, legal justice, non-violence. That's my calling.
And however this turns out, what I hear you're saying too is it's important that we go forward together. I know that you said this, but my question for you now is how this has kind of come together, because we've just learned that Mayor de Blasio, for the first time publicly, has given his condolences to the families. He's just now meeting with these families. This happened 2 days ago. I know that you suffered a loss. I'm curious if you could just maybe compare how the city has responded now and how they did back in 1999.
I think when my son was killed in 1999, all communities came together, all religion, all races came together. And this is what needs to happen. It was happening before because I protested the march in Washington with Reverend Sharpton recently. And many people are protesting peacefully. But for those who are thinking about turning their anger into something violent, they need to think. If we, as survivors or victims of police brutality, can heal and ask the city to heal and come together and do something positive, this is the message I'm sending not only to Mayor de Blasio, but everyone, because it's bigger than politics and bigger than ever. It's for humanity. We need to come together.